Okay, welcome. This is the Calexit Congress. We meet every Sunday at 1 o'clock to cover an issue. Sometimes the meetings go long, sometimes the meetings go short. Today, we don't exactly have a lot to present. Sorry, someone's posting in private chat. Having lunch and watching sport now. Please continue. Hey, Rich. Good to see you. So you can ask any question that you want at this moment. I will say at this time, though, our Facebook page and our Twitter page have been hacked, and they are both down. So we have lost access to our Twitter page and Facebook page, and we are in the process of working on that. So I'll just type that up. So that's the big thing. If you're wondering, what the hell happened and why does the Twitter page and Facebook page look different? We had control of those pages, and then they were hacked by the same person who took control over them again without warning us. And after he said that the pages were ours. So we were tricked and lied to, and then our pages were hacked. And then they're under the control. And I'm getting all sorts of phone calls from people like, why this, why that? So it's trolling, it's mischief. I'm sorry it happened. I think it has something to do with the fact that we're continuing to grow and we're continuing to win. And that Jason and I don't seem to let any problem knock us down, and we continue to move forward. So when we got started after the business divorce and we took over Yes California, we said we wanted to launch the first online courses ever, which we did. We said we wanted to get the website back up, which we did. We said we wanted to reestablish the reputation of Yes California as not a racist, sexist organization, as misleading posts had given. We did. We said that we wanted to have regular meetings, and we did. And we said we wanted to become an LLC, and we did. We said we wanted to run merch, and we did. So we've achieved all our goals. We're back down to where we were after the business divorce, but I was talking with Jason. It's a lot better than last time. So when we first had the business divorce, we started with my YouTube page, Jason's page, and the Calexit Home Twitter page that Jason made. And now the Calexit Home Twitter page is over 1,000 people. The YouTube page has a very good following. Those are independent from the Facebook and the Twitter page. And we have all of our meetings and everything we did documented on my YouTube page and the Calexit Home Twitter page. So there is at least a record of everything we've been doing over the last year. Even though we lost the Facebook page and the Twitter page, and even though the person who hacked in tried to destroy our reputation and rip all our posts down to make it look like we hadn't done anything and be as destructive as they could, the fact is that we have 2 other channels that have the full record of all of our activities and everything we've done to date. And we are still growing from Roe v. Wade. Midterms are still coming, and we still have 2 different documentaries coming out. So I think it's kind of the classic story of Yes California. Whenever something is going good for us, somebody has to come out and attack because they are jealous or hater, or they realize that we're winning. I mean, the fact is that whenever we're winning is when we get attacked, right? So we're going into midterms. We had achieved all our goals. We had built up our reputation. We had 2 documentaries come in, and then somebody decides they need to hack both of our websites and take them back. Why? Have you ever heard of the word jealousy? I mean, there was a rapper called 50 Cent, and I remember a line he said, like Lloyd Banks told me, if the haters are going to hate, let them hate and watch the money pile up. So as long as you ignore the haters, you keep doing your stuff. And whenever you're doing well, they're always going to come for you. So whenever I see us knocked down, I view it as a sign of we're doing something right, because people are coming and attacking us, and they only attack us. They're jealous or upset that we're going to win. Jason, what's going on?
Hey. Yeah, so I would I would add to that and this is coming from not just the head of Calexit, not just the CEO guy in charge of all of this ultimately, but also from the standpoint of the person who was actually like, endowed with the access and saw all of the statistics and the behind the scenes stuff. The Facebook and the Twitter for Yes California had been stagnating for some time. We got control of our social media, and sure, the Facebook lost like 0.1 thousand people or something. And that's mainly, accounts that weren't really interested. They were following because someone else was running it. So to them, I say good riddance, right? Dude's not part of us. He's not part of this. And so if they're interested in him, they should definitely go elsewhere and, go follow him. But then after the, little bit of loss of, kind of troll accounts, if you will, we actually started seeing an influx of new members, new people being interested. Same with the Twitter. The Twitter lost a little bit and gained a lot of it. It was no more stagnation. And all of a sudden, now that it's growing again, someone has to. So I'm spelling this all out like this to just point out that this person has done what they have done because we started growing it again. It was stagnating. It seemed kind of dead. And they said, yeah, I did throw in the towel, didn't I? Here's the access codes. I want nothing to do with it anymore. My bad. And we changed all of the login info and everything. I had 2-step verification, going on. And he still, because Twitter has a fatal flaw in their system, which would allow for any and all accounts to be hacked. Any and all accounts, even the verified ones. Remember, the Yes California Twitter account had the blue check mark. It was a verified account, and it was hacked rather easily, from what I come to understand. Has something to do with requesting a new password, and it's literally that simple. So Twitter, if you're out there, you need to step up your freaking game. You need to do your part to the people who use your service, or else you will see your stocks plummet to zero. Why? Because nobody in their right mind is going to use a platform that pretty much guarantees that anybody and everybody and their mom's pet goldfish can steal your account. Wake the fuck up, Twitter. Hella pissed about that. But back to what I was saying is ultimately, and I'll go ahead and say his name because he's actually like bragging about it. Not just taking credit for having hacked our shit or our sites. But Lewis has actually posted something basically bragging and saying that Twitter and Facebook helped him, no less. So Twitter, Facebook, you've got someone under active federal investigation for international crime, also having to do with electronic communications and whatnot. That person is saying that both Facebook and Twitter have helped them to hack our accounts. Just saying. Maybe it's a good time for someone to make a that's not Twitter that definitely is much better because it doesn't allow people to just, freely hack in. Oh, gee, I like this account. I want a password for it. Thanks, Twitter. thanks for the password. Hey, this is my account now. I mean, it's literally like it took all of like 2 or 3 hours, and I think he was going slow trying to see if I was awake or not. And it was about 7:30 in the morning, and of course I was not awake because I'm up late at night, so I get up later in the morning. About 7:30 in the morning, he managed to get access to the account and then immediately turned off the two-step verification. I know this because my email was still hooked up to it, and I got the email saying your two-step verification has been turned off. Now, why is it, Twitter, that your system could send me that and I could file a report and say, this isn't me, my account's hacked, and you're unable to confirm or verify that my email account that you sent the report to is in fact my email account? I mean, it doesn't really take a rocket scientist to see how broken that is, right? So Twitter has failed us, Facebook has failed us. I'm not gonna say I hope they crash and burn and everyone lets
Please don't, because we want to get back on those social media platforms, and we still use the Twitter page, so we don't want to say anything like
so I'm not gonna say everyone let's tank it. What I am gonna say is everyone let's stand up on top of all of the hills and scream at the top of our lungs until the cows come home to both Twitter and Facebook that they have this issue, it needs to be resolved, and it's in their own stock's interest that they solve this issue in a timely manner and make things right. And I'm sure if this has happened to the Yes California accounts, I am sure that there are plenty of accounts out there that have had this exact same thing happen to.
Yep.
Daniel wanted to speak. Daniel, what's going on, brother?
What's going on, good? But so the first time me and we talked with each other, it was on Instagram. Like I posted like a post, but then after we like kind of, I think you know how every time you like post like tap somebody, and it's like straight on DM somebody. Like you don't mean to like DM them, but they actually like get DM. So me and we were talking. I don't really personally know really that much, but I don't like what he did with the movement. And also we may take away that Facebook account. He may take away the Twitter account, but get new. We have the YouTube account. We have the new Instagram account. We have California have a new Instagram account. Like the old one, it's controlled by William already. But I have but California have the new Instagram account.
Okay.
And let me just say first off, thank you. We had an Instagram account for the Calexit Congress, one for, we had Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for Calexit Congress, Yes California, the Calexit movement, and the California Independence movement. All had their own pages. But Lewis was the one who had started them up. And that's why, one, we had to fight to get the control back of just one Facebook account and one Twitter account. But two, why he was also able to go and give himself a little backdoor into there. And I mean, the Twitter one's a little different, but the Facebook one, he actually never removed himself. He said he was done with it and removing himself, and it was in my sole control. And he lied.
Yep, he did.
But that's one reason why I'm trying to be a lot more careful. And I was thinking that when I go down to see Marcus sometime in the next couple weeks or so. I think I'm actually going to start up some new social media pages across varying platforms for us. And I'm going to have them on Marcus's computer so he can access them at any time he wants.
Oh, that sounds like a pretty good idea. So what social media account are you going to make?
I'm going to do Instagram so that
Well,
we can
I
share
did
images. I'm going to do a Twitter, another Twitter specifically for Yes California. And that one's going to be all about sharing our live feeds and whatnot, as well as the Facebook. But then also the Facebook is going to be more for the long written stuff, like, speeches, essays, the website and whatnot.
But I already created a Yet California, well, it actually it is the Yet California Instagram account, but it used to be what the Free California now, well, too. Like, but I use my current account into the new Yet California account.
Yeah, and I understand that, and I seriously do appreciate your efforts. Like, honestly, I do. My one thing, and this is nothing against you personally, it's
Understand?
just the business thing, and you're still technically a minor for the next month or two, right? So we've got to be careful legally, right?
Mhm.
So that's technically your account and you're a minor. And so if
Okay.
we were taking control of it,
I mean,
maybe someone says something, maybe they don't,
I was going to
but
say that.
how it looks in the eyes of, the court, it just looks bad.
oh yeah, I understand that. But I have market permission.
Well, so
But
hold on. Yeah, since my name's being used. So what I said was, yes, you could use the SCA logo and you could continue to make posts as you saw fit. So
I didn't misunderstand.
Yeah, like if I could finish, just because this is invoking my name on a quasi legal manner.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, no, well, I'm just cautious. I am not directing you. I'm not telling you what to post. I'm saying
No.
you're a cool dude, and if you want to use our logo and take anything we want, and you choose from your mind how you think is what's best for that page, good for you, and that's awesome. So we're not giving you directions. We're not instructing you. We're saying we think you're a cool dude, and we trust your decision to put up what you think is right on that post until you're over 18, in which case maybe we can work more formally. But at such time, it's really just saying,
Marcus,
I think you're a cool dude.
I got to cut you off. I'm getting a call from Emperor AP. I'm going to back out of the meeting and take this call. I'll be right back.
Okay. So just to be clear about that, Daniel, it's your page. Take anything you want from any of other pages and post it up as you want, but it's up to you to choose.
Oh, okay. I just asked you permission. I think I misunderstood.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah,
that's
fine.
Totally fine.
Yeah,
I just have to clear these things up. So
I just asked you, like, can it be okay to turn my page to the new Yet California page? I didn't wait. I would okay you say no, yeah. I just have no problem with that.
yeah, I'm okay with you using the SCA logo. It's just that you're going to be making the page and you'll be choosing the post completely by yourself without influence of me. But I am cool with you using the logo, and you can take anything from our other pages or anything you like.
I have made them like Yet California, but you can use them. I mean, they're pretty
cool. We might do that. I'll leave that up to Jason, but he would be picking posts.
I can send them to you.
Yeah, I'll leave it up to Jason to pick the post that he wants. Right now, we have to keep the coordination very not coordinated, I guess, for lack of a better phrasing. So you are an independent actor running your own page, and we said, yes, it's cool for you to use the SCA logo and do what you think is appropriate.
I think you did. I don't think you actually meant. I don't think you actually did that. That thing you did. Oh, okay. You. I think you did the. Okay, you can. But you didn't say anything about what you think only the Yet California profile. So I think I kind of like misunderstand from that.
Okay. Well, let me be clear. So, because this is live on video now, everybody's involved in the discussion.
Oh.
You can use the SEA logo. We love that. You can make any post that you feel right, and you can take any material that you feel right and you post it. I will not be providing any direction or communication for the posts, but we kind of like the same stuff. So keep doing what you're doing, basically, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
But I have to say
Okay.
it this way to cover everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Did it
So it's
just?
not
Yeah.
misinterpreted, because
No.
people
No. It's
routinely
fine.
misinterpret things on me.
Yeah. We're all good here.
So yeah, great, perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just finish up then. Lost access to the Facebook pages. We took them back over. We were told that they were ours. We built up the reputation of them, started growing the numbers, and then we were tricked, lied to. They were hacked into. Yes, he has reached out to Twitter and Facebook and informed them, hey, the person who hacked this is under federal investigation for causing disruptive social media activity aimed to cause infighting in America. And then they hook over a page and they make posts that piss everyone off, causing infighting in America. So while under active investigation, the same person is then hacked into pages and started making decisive posts. The same thing they're accused of doing. So that's going on in real time. That's a fact. We informed Twitter and Facebook that, hey, you're helping out someone under active federal investigation do what they are accused of doing that the federal government said is bad. And Twitter and Facebook have both not responded at all. So a lot of talk about Russian spying, Russian hacking, Russian influence in social media. We informed both of them of this, and zero response and zero concern. So whatever you think that means, I would think that they would be besides themselves to fix this, given how much interest there is in purported or assumed Russian hacking into American political discussions. But zero response from Twitter and Facebook after everything. We're kind of shocked, frankly. We thought they would at least respond, given the political climate now, and given that there's an active federal investigation, and they have chosen to do neither one. So that's where it's at. We're going to keep working on this. We still have Calexit Home. We still have the YouTube page. We still have the website. We still have the courses. We still have growing membership. We still have weekly meetings. We still have the reputation of being the only liberal secessionist in America that any of the conservatives will work with. We have commitments from all the conservatives in America that they won't work with any other group. So we are still the California secessionist to work with, and most known in the media and by any other secession organization in America. And all of them agreed not to work with anyone who's purporting to be us, but isn't us. So midterms are coming up. We're still expecting those to go big. So we'll leave it there.
Wait, okay. So I posted it on Instagram, and I was thinking about a Yes California app. You know how like the TED National Movement have an app?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be a pretty good idea. Yes California ought to have an app.
Do you know how to make an app?
No, but I can actually learn to make one. I've never made an app before, though. I don't think so.
If you know how to make an app, bro, that would be awesome. Or if you
I'm
know
pretty
anybody
young,
who knows.
I'm pretty young, and I can get my thought into Flutter to make app. I can go to college. And you want me to do?
I would like for you to look into seeing if you know anybody who can make a Yes California app, and then have them contact me.
Oh, sure. I would tell you. I would tell you anyone who will reach out to me.
Awesome.
Also, you know the meeting with that person, I forgot her name. You know that meeting? I think that meeting will be in October 10th.
I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure what you mean.
Oh, you know the meeting that I was talking about, like the model and.
Oh, yes. Okay, so yes, the new person who's interested in helping out with the movement. Oh yeah, October 10th. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah.
We made an appointment right there. It was kind of difficult to make an appointment because he's kind of like busy and stuff. So, and anyone want to reach out to me, I always reach out to you.
Sure. Yeah, whenever she's ready to meet, we can meet with the model. And she also did like media or art work, right?
Yeah. He
So
also graduated in, I think, Colorado University.
yeah, I'd like to meet with her about doing commercials because we used to have a model that we hired who did commercials, and she also did like graphic arts. And when you said, "Here's this model who does advertisement and marketing," I was like, "Oh, that'd be great to have another person do some
And also
marketing."
he told me he's going to make some auto code and also have like some like comedy in the side. So I think that's pretty nice. Cool. I think that's pretty nice.
Yeah, we would like to meet the model and see if maybe we could work with her and her marketing skills and see if maybe she could make some commercials or we could do something to help advertise Yes California. And bro, if you can ask around about an app, we would love to have an app. It would be a huge thing.
I know.
If you meet anybody who knows how to make an app, you got my email, you got my text number.
Yeah.
Please you got my Instagram. Put me in contact with them, bro. Please, that'd be so mega awesome. Okay, Daniel, anything else you want to say?
Well, no, there are a bunch of things that happening on the news, but I don't think that really appealing to the Yet California movement or Calexit. So
Okay. Well, then I'm going to leave it there.
yeah.
Jason had to go talk to Emperor AP about the Cali coin. We are continuing to work on that. We never stopped. We never stop until we deliver. Cali coin was one of the things we were working on. It's still being worked on. A lot of it is trying to get the press correct. Oh, here's Jason. Jason, would you like to do an update on the Cali coin? Rich, I don't have an ETA on the Cali coin. We're still working on it. Jason would know best. We're going to let Jason speak about that.
Hey, just got back. What did I miss?
There was a question about the Cali coin and what's the status, what you heard, and when will it be available?
Well, that's perfect timing. So, long story short, the smithy that's been doing the actual metal melting, metal pouring stuff has had some personal life stuff come up. He has put in some work and he has tried out the newest iteration. Some of you may remember about a month ago, we had shared an update about the Cali coin NFT is going to be larger than what we had originally stated because lettering was grabbing the sand and it wasn't coming out right. So they have tried out the newest iteration of it. It didn't come out quite right, and so they're going to try to fine tune basically you make a little plastic thing with a 3D printer that looks like the coin, and you put it into a little frame with sand and you pack it in, and then you pull out that little plastic coin and you fill in that spot with the molten metal and let it cool down, and you got your coin. So what they've got to do now is kind of fine tune. I think it's probably the edging on the lettering. We're trying to make it as nice, as sharp, as fancy as possible. Obviously, we can't go too fancy. One, because we want it to be a reasonable price. Two, because it's the starter token in the whole series, right? When we get to the gold and the platinum and palladium versions, then we might put some gold inlay, filigree, whatnot. But till then, we're trying to keep it simple but still elegant. Because of that, little more fine tuning is needed. It's been a beneficial process for both of us, both Aeternia Empire and Calexit. We've both learned some things through this whole process, and I personally see it as beneficial to just continue on. We're kind of already committed, right? The way that I explained it to Emperor AP was that if we throw in the towel now and just get a refund and try and find someone else who's going to do this, one, it's going to take a lot more time, right? And two, it kind of means that everything that's been done to this point really was for nothing. Whereas if we just keep on, let him keep fine-tuning it, one, the product will turn out better. Two, everything that we've both of our entities have learned from all of this experience can be applied still for the future. So I really do see it like, analytical brain here dissecting it all. I see it as beneficial, even though it's taking so long, beneficial for us to keep on with Aeternia Empire and try and get this Series 0 friendship tokens ready to rock and roll so that I can go out to Texas and go meet the heads of Texas and bestow a friendship token upon them, and maybe eventually go out to Hawaii, go support that Aloha independence, the Free Hawaii movement, bestow a token of friendship upon them. It'd also be nice. I still have not heard anything back from the guy, the founder of Orexit, which is kind of unfortunate, but I'm still up here in Oregon, so there's not a shortage of time. I'm still hoping that I'll run into him at some point, but yeah, these friendship tokens, the Series 0, it's all just I don't know. It's kind of a media generator, so to speak, in that going around to the other movements that have been friendly and been cooperative with the 100% legal and peaceful, us going to them and really, having something physical, tangible that shows, one, our appreciation, and two, this, kind of mutual respect that we have for one another. Like, yeah, there's tons of stuff that I don't personally agree with. Like, if you were going to enact that legislation in California, I'd say, yeah, the chances of that passing are slim to none. But we still have that mutual respect without having to agree or disagree. So I think that this, one, could generate good media. Two, can be rather uplifting. And three, provides a good example. You know how I'm always saying, lead by example? Well, this is a great way for us to lead by example. And if we're able to generate some media coverage on it, then that example would make it out further. And who knows, maybe some of the extremist type folks running some of these movements, maybe they'll come around and start to calm down and stop saying things about no more peaceful protests, or let's all get our guns and go crowd outside the home of this elected official or this judicial official, or let's go storm that Capitol building, right? Like, maybe just maybe, some of the crazies might start to come back down to earth. It's a possibility. And I think, if any one of those aspects are achieved, then we're winning. And if multiple of those aspects, let alone all of them, are achieved, like, we just took not just a step forward towards the finish line, but like a really big jump. Like, we took a couple steps back and got a little momentum going before we jumped. So ultimately, Calicoin NFT still has no official set release date. The price has not gone up since what we last discussed. The coin has not. It's not really changing much. It's just, the fine tuning of the edging of the letters that's changing.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that's kind of it for the update. I'm gonna call Emperor AP again later, just to chat and see if we can put our heads together and figure out a way to make this a little easier on him. Because I know our people have been waiting for Calicoin. I've been waiting for Calicoin. You've been waiting for Calicoin. We've all been waiting for Calicoin.
Yeah,
I
but I think
scream, you
explained it
scream,
pretty
we
well.
all scream for Calicoin. Yeah.
You explained it well. I mean, it's, we're doing what we can do. We didn't quit. We're still working on it. Sometimes these projects are more complex than they initially appear. Same thing with the courses. The courses took a long time to do, but eventually we delivered. I'm sure we'll eventually deliver on this too. It's a brand new thing. We do innovative, cutting edge stuff. Just like when Elon Musk does that, sometimes the turnaround date is not what you want it to be, but we'll deliver. We always
Yeah,
do.
like the first time he showed off Cybertruck, and they were supposed to have bulletproof windows or ballistic resistant windows, and someone did not get the memo and put in regular windows, and he went to go give the test and smashed in the window of the Cybertruck. And it was kind of awesome seeing Elon Musk smash in the window of the Cybertruck.
I remember that. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it was a little bit of a snafu, but it made great media coverage and headlines, and like ultimately that was a huge victory for him. So you never know. Sometimes a little snafu can actually lead to bigger and better things.
True. Very California. Okay, Jason. Any other updates? You don't have to. You don't have to. I want to give you the chance to say anything if you want to say anything.
Yeah, I am going to start working on trying to figure out a better merch store. I am not going to pull down, I repeat, not going to pull down the Teespring merch store until there is some other merch store up with merch. Not going to quit the job I got until I've got another one already ready.
Smart. SM and
That being said, I would really like some help. This whole merch store thing, like Teespring store, that's the first time I've ever done any of this. I can accept the kudos that I did well for it being my first time. I still am not satisfied with the results. If there is someone out there who's down with Calexit, who is willing to help, I would gladly accept it. I would greatly appreciate it.
I mean, I will help, but to be honest, I will help you, but not like not like really that good with that, and also I'm kind of a minor right now, though I can't. But now, like, and how do we bring knowing it, I will help you, Jason, 100%.
Nice. There you go.
Right on. Yeah, and ultimately, like, because you're a minor, I definitely think we should legally
Yeah,
not have you
yeah, I
helping
understand
us
that.
make money. But the moment you're 18, if
Yeah.
you are still up for that, I will
Yeah.
definitely utilize you.
Yeah, right now I'm currently 17, but I think like on June 20 of 2023, okay, at the day my birthday, happy birthday. I'm going to become 18.
There's also nothing wrong, Jason, with him sending you graphics that he thinks are cool just because he likes them, and you do whatever you want to do with them, like putting out. So you're going, hey, we're looking for cool graphics for T-shirts, and people send that to you, and they don't expect anything from it except just to help the movement. That's okay too. We're not in coordination. We're just taking artwork. That's my understanding.
Yeah, I would go ahead and clarify and agree and say that, yeah, Daniel, if there's something that you find that's in public domain and you think that it's pertinent for us or that it would maybe be something, that we could use for our means, yeah, go ahead and send it over. If we can use it, we'll probably use it.
Oh, sure, I will send it to you. I mean, I was going to have more about it, but when is the Yet California documentary supposed to happen?
Sometime in October.
Oh.
Best I can do.
And also fun fact about October. It will be like the 10 year of your birth, the 20th century.
So we have two documentaries, one by a production company and then one that we're doing ourselves. Both are estimated. The best I can give right now, no guarantees at all, could totally be changed at any second because of the nature of the projects, sometime in October for both projects. Best estimate. And yes, due to be revised easily. That is the nature of movies.
So where will I watch the documentary? Or where will I find it? Will
It's
it be
not
on
out yet. It's not. Neither one is available.
Oh, I know. No, I know it's not available yet. But where will it be on? It will be on YouTube, or it will be somewhere else.
They would be on. One will be on YouTube. I'm not sure how the other one will be released.
Oh,
Probably
okay.
on YouTube. Definitely one on YouTube. Probably both on YouTube. And they're coming. It just takes time to get innovative products out. Sometime this month. I'm still waiting to hear back from David Rodriguez. I asked to meet with him this weekend. I wasn't able to get a hold of him. I'm still trying to get a hold of him to keep work on the documentary. I was told by Off the Nice production company the documentary would be out in September. Then I was told it's October. So that's the status. We got to be patient. That's the best information I have at this time. Okay, any other updates?
That 2.0 project that I discussed with you the other night, should I go over that? That follow up to our most successful outreach campaign.
Go ahead, because I'm drawing a blank. Sorry.
So our video message to the people of Iran.
Oh.
It was by far one of our most successful. All we really said was, hey, everyone should have the right to govern themselves as they see fit. Hold on, sorry.
I'll be right back. Jason back? Okay. We'll give him a few more minutes. I'm out of updates. We've updated everything. So we still working on Twitter and Facebook, working on the Yes California app, still working on the Cali coin. Going to start working on updating the merch store. If you want to help out with that, contact Jason. That is all of our updates. We'll give Jason a few more minutes to come back in, and that will be the finality of our updates.
Hey, Malcolm, have you heard that Kamala Harris after then we the United have a great alliance with the Republic of North Korea?
Yeah, I did.
What do you think about it?
I think she's dumb. And
I know.
she's dumb.
They were kind of funny.
I mean, it's really insulting to the South Koreans, but yeah.
I know, but the comedy down, it is funny.
As far as making the United States government look like a joke and convincing all of our global allies that we can only elect stupid people for 2 election cycles in a row, yeah.
I already know how dumb was Joe Biden is. I know Joe Biden. I think people Joe Biden were going to pick a woman by president. I know he was going to pick Kamala Harris, and guess what? He did. It wasn't shocking. I already know that was going to happen.
He's an idiot. She's an idiot. So that's
agree. Amen to that.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to change locations.
Okay. Last updates, Jason. What do you got?
So, the message to the people of Iran was basically that given the right to self-determination, the people of Iran should be able to decide for the people of Iran and not have anyone else deciding for them. Just as the people of California should be able to decide for California and not have anyone else decide for us. And we pointed out that there are many, many, many people of Iranian or Persian heritage who are Californian, whether they're born in Iran and now live in California, or, you know, their parents came from Iran, their grandparents came from Iran, whatever it is. There are many Iranian Californians, and as Californians, we see them as our brothers and sisters, and we have love and respect for them. Well, this video was very widely viewed. It was very popular, and a non-profit organization that saw it decided to make a response video. And they went and found average, everyday, ordinary Iranian citizens and basically returned the message. They understood, you know, they let us know they understood what we were saying, and they appreciate our, you know, mutual respect that we got going, and that they support us, and that they agree with the right to self-determination. And that was huge. Well, it's been a while, and I want us to do a follow-up. And so that's something that we're working on. We have at least one person from the Calexit Congress who is of Iranian heritage. And so we're probably going to start with that person, maybe get some testimonial or something about what life is like in California as a person of Iranian or Persian heritage. We'd also, I'm thinking, we'd also like to have some sort of testimonials from some folks who lived over there in Iran and now live in California, and have them talk about the differences, what they like, what they don't like, all of it. What is it like? For those of us who've never been there, who might not ever be able to go there, what do we need to know? And I feel that this will help strengthen the ties, one, between Calexit and Iranian Californians, but also two, between California and Iran. And, you know, California acting on its own in so many different ways, this could be one of those ways that we could get our leaders, our elected officials from both of our entities to sit down and talk and discuss things as human beings rather than as, corporate entities trying to get over on one another and, play the world market. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that.
So we're going to keep working on that. So we're going to keep working on CaliCoin. We're going to be updating the merch store. We're going to be working on different projects, and we'll be working on reaching out to a big California community. We're still trying to get Facebook and Twitter back. We're still not done with that, and we're thinking we're going to have to raise the profile of what's going on. And we're still looking forward to midterms, and we're still looking forward to the 2 documentaries coming out this month before midterms. So we're still moving forward. The climate for secession is still only getting more rich. Secession and is only becoming more probable. Midterms are only looking like they're going to be more of a calamity for Californians. So everything environmentally is going the way we want. We just lost some resources, but we're still working on trying to get them back. And even if we do lose them, we have enough resources to continue and enough reputation from the time when we did have those social media channels. I mean, we really let people know that we were back and it was under new management, and those reputations aren't lost. They stay with me. They stay with Jason. I have a lot of contacts who know me and only trust me. Jason has a lot of contacts who only know Jason and only trust Jason. And they're not going to trust anybody else because they have our channel and purport to be us. People know the difference and they're smart. All right, I'll leave it there. Farewell message, Jason, before we end the show.
Viva Unida California. Viva todos Californios. Sí se puede.
Sí se puede. Okay, we'll see you soon. Keep trucking. Nothing stops us. Keep moving. We've been in this. I've been in this for 10 years. Jason's been in this for 10 years. And the climate only keeps going closer to enacting what we've envisioned. So I'll leave it there.
Y
Gracias,
mucho
amigos.
mucho gusto, hermanos y hermanas.
Yeah. Y de nada, Rich. Thanks for using Espanol. Daniel, see you soon. Boss, I'll talk to you soon. And all you keep trucking. We'll never stop. The environment only keeps moving to California, to secession, and we'll take it from there. Órale, ¿qué tal a todos? All right, see y'all later.